Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan. It's been about a year and a half now into my uh, second collecting focus of vintage PSA graded Hall of Fame player cards. And over that time, I've picked up now about 200 or so, but very few of them are rookie cards. The main one I've picked up is the 1980 Topps Ricky Henderson rookie. But there have been a few other rookie cards that I've picked up. Today I want to show off another rookie card that I picked up of one of the greatest Red Sox players. You can probably tell by the thumbnail of this video. What I like about this card that I picked up is it fits my criteria for picking up vintage cards. One, it fits my budget, and two, it has good eye appeal for the grade that it's been given. It's not high end. I wish I could afford, high end copies of some of these vintage cards, but I have to be realistic within my budget. And I think this card has great eye appeal regardless of the grade. And I got it for a, pretty good price. So I have that card to show off and four other vintage Hall of Famers that I picked up over the last week or so. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show them off. All right, the first card I want to show off is a lesson in patience. It's been a card that's been on my watch list for a while. I knew the grade that I wanted to get this card at. Not a major Hall of Famer, but a very good pitcher. And this one listing would pop up, and it was either an opening bid or a buy it now, and they wanted like $55 for it. Way over priced for the comps. Just let it sit there. Then it was maybe a few weeks later, finally, after listing it for around $55, again, listing after listing, seller finally dropped it down to, it was like 40 some dollars. No takers. Kept watching it. And eventually the seller got it down to, I think another one was like $30, which is still probably twice the comps of the recent sales. There haven't been a lot of sales of this card. But finally, I think he said, all right, I'm just going to put this up for auction. And I ended up winning it. And I won it for like $12.50. Now it was, had to add on shipping and tax. But patience paid off. Picked it up for what I felt was a good price. And it is the 1980 Topps Bruce Sutter in a PSA 8. I didn't feel that I needed to go for a 9. I don't think you even see any 7s. I don't think there are many out there. This may be a low pop, which may be reason why the seller thought he could get more for it. But I think it's a case of probably a low pop just because not many people have submitted 1980 Topps Bruce Sutter cards. So pretty well centered. Nice clean copy. Nice looking back. So very pleased with having patience, not overpaying for something, and saying, hey, I'll eventually find a copy that's within my budget and suits the other criteria of good, relatively good centering. So that's the first one. Second one is another 1980 Topps card, and this is of the Hawk, Andre Dawson. Another PSA 8. Again, fairly well centered. Not looking for perfection here, but typically for the 1980 cards, generally speaking, I want to get them in at least an 8. The 1970s cards, mainly looking for 7s. Depending on the player, I may settle for a 6 if it's one of the higher end Hall of Famers, just to keep it within budget. The back, a little bit more off center. That's not one of my big hold-ups or hang-ups in picking up these cards. It's mainly the front, and so nice clean copy there. The next one is one that I've been looking for as well. Just either got outbid or the buy it nows were way too high. But I got this one again for a price that I felt was reasonable, and it's the 1974 Jim Palmer in a PSA 7. Again, nicely centered. You don't see, I don't think there are any fisheye print marks on the front. Pretty nice, clean copy there. The back as well. So I'm not sure. Maybe there's some slight corner wear. I don't know. It's a very nice copy. No real. I've seen cards where there's been some print roller marks up and down the card, but overall, really nice looking Jim Palmer. And the next one is one that I have wanted for some time. I just love the horizontal design of this card, and one of the greatest pictures as well. Another 1974 card, but this one is of Tom Terrific. Now, this one is a 6. The 7s were, again, for my budget, just a little bit too high. And even the 7s, though, I'd find have like a little diamond centering. Now, this one has a slight diamond centering to it. You can maybe see the left to right. But overall, I think it's pretty clean. Again, no fisheye print marks. What maybe brings it down there is that bottom corner right there. You maybe see it more on the back. But again, still on the back, it is a nice overall card. Okay, there's maybe on the top, that corner right there, may have a little bend or crease in it. But again, small and to me insignificant to the overall look of the card. So really happy to pick up this Tom Seaver. I'm actually starting a pretty good Seaver run. I have his, I think now this makes 74. It may be 74 all the way through 80. I'm not sure if I have his 77. But I know I have his 75 and 76. So, yeah, I'm starting a nice little Tom Seaver run. And of course, as I start getting back, obviously, into early 70s and 60s, I mean, that's when the prices just start to explode. So, but really happy to pick up this 74 copy. And the last one. Yes, you probably figured it out. It is the Carlton Fisk rookie. This is my first 72, I believe it's my first 72 Topps graded card. And again, you'll notice in the corners is why it got a 5. That top one there has, a little bit of, it's been bent or whatever. You can see the cardboard folded over there a little bit. That corner as well. Maybe even all 4. Well, not that one as well. But if you look at the front, that centering is really good. Really, really good. I've seen other 5s where they're just way off center. So again, with my criteria, I'm more about the centering of the card. I will sacrifice some dinged, bent, corners, as long as it doesn't take away from the overall eye appeal. And to me, this is a great looking 5. Even on the back, there's a little bit of diamond centering. But again, it's a nice clean back, and you can tell right there that's what took it down at least probably a couple grades. That little fold over on the cardboard there, and that other corner. So this has been reduced probably from at least a 7, in my opinion, because of the corners, down to a 5. But man, I just love it. So in my vintage run of Carlton Fisk, I am now only missing 2, his 73 and 74 Topps card. And the 74 is another horizontal, just like the Tom Seaver. So I'm keeping my eye out on those. I know the 73 is pretty pricey as well. So I'm not sure what grade I'm going to have to go after that one with. But yeah, hopefully I can complete my vintage Fisk run from 72 to 80. who knows, maybe by the end of the year. I don't know. I'm not going to put any time frame on it because I want to be patient and find the card for the price that I can afford and with the eye appeal that I like. So there you have it. Some more vintage pickups and a really cool Carlton Fisk rookie card. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.